How to reprogram your subconscious mind part 2. I know that I wanted to cover all of it in part 1, but there were so many things which I wanted to explain with regards to subconscious mind, how subconscious mind works, how it really helps you manifest your desires, and how important part it plays when we are manifesting anything in our life. And with the examples, it really was a big video, so I wanted to continue in part 2. And maybe it clicked for some, and you might not even require to come to this part 2 video, but I'm still making it so that it helps you to understand, or maybe it gives you one more perspective that how to rewire it and how to actually reprogram it. As we have already seen that how our subconscious mind works, it becomes easy for us to understand now that how we can rewire or reprogram our subconscious mind. But before we start, hello my visionaries, welcome or welcome back to my channel Vibing with Vision. Here I talk about my manifestation journey and information on law of assumption from my perspective. So now we will come to the steps and things I followed on how to reprogram or rewire my subconscious mind. Now, if you want to understand how subconscious mind works and how it plays an important role in your manifestation journey, do check out my part 1 video. Maybe you will get a good perspective on it, that how I take my subconscious mind, you know, how I understand my subconscious mind. But if you just want to watch out the steps and the things which I talk in part 2, then you can stick around and listen to this. So when I talk that, we don't have to react to the 3D reality, and we have to not generate those past experiences, make sure that we don't reprogram our subconscious mind in a way where it manifests bad experiences. Now, people say that what about things which we have already gone through, and sometimes we do react to the 3D, right? We are human at the end. There are certain things which do not happen in a good way, and we just can't stop reacting to it. It is okay, you can react, go ahead, cry it out, cry for a day, but next day you have to forget about it. You have to tell your mind that this was not a big deal for you and it's fine. Like, you can live your life like a queen, like a king, and everything will be fine. So react to it, it is fine. But don't keep thinking about it, or don't make it such a big thing for you that every time now when you think about those topics, it gives you those negative experiences. So it's okay if you have reacted to the 3D reality. It is okay. Yes, your first criteria or priority will be not reacting to the 3D reality, but if it does, like if it does affect you a lot and you're an emotional person, like I'm very emotional person, and things do affect me. Even if I want to ignore it, sometimes I can't ignore. I keep thinking about it, and I make it seem bigger and a bit dramatic, and it really affects my subconscious mind. But I know, at night when I sleep, I make sure that I do a revision work, or I make sure I tell my subconscious mind that, whatever happened, don't take it seriously. This is nothing. Like, this is nothing. I mean, it's just fine. Just ignore it and don't store it in your brain. It's fine. The moment you start saying these things when negative things happen to you, and at night, if you have reacted, you have known that you have reacted, and you know that, you know you have reacted in a way where your subconscious mind imprints that data. Since you know how manifestation works, don't fear. I think it's a very good thing that we know manifestation and law of assumption, that we can easily recognize our negative things or negative thoughts and just remove it. At night when you sleep, do this one thing, that tell your brain, or just do the revision work. And by revision work, I don't think that you have to do all those lengthy processes and 15-minute, 20-minute, 30 minutes you have to visualize and imagine. No, just a simple thing. Just think about your day, and if you felt something has been uh, wrongly attached, or you have wrongly reacted, just think about that thing and just tell your brain that this is nothing. Like, just ignore it. Just however you talk to yourself, like I talk to myself in a very, like, I talk to myself not in form of pictures or visuals, but I just talk. So when I do the talking, I tell my brain that, oh, you don't have to remember that thing. It's fine. It's nothing. Just forget about it. And I do a revision of, maybe things went fine. That was just a bad dream. something like that. The way I understand my subconscious mind, I know that if I say something like this, it will understand, because I constantly keep talking to myself, and everybody does talk to themselves and in a different way. So if you talk to yourself in terms of images or pictures, just forget about it and tell your brain that, oh, this is nothing, this was just a bad dream. It is nothing important that you need to know, and it's fine. Tomorrow will be a very good day and a very best day for me. So I'll look forward to it. Just say these things and sleep, and believe me, next day when you wake up, you will not think about those negative experiences. And if at all you have certain things which are from your past experiences, when you did not know about law of assumption and you had reacted in a certain way, and now it has just stuck in your brain and it is, haunting you, it will take time, but it will go away. You have to rewire that. You have to tell your brain that that is not important. The moment you think about those thoughts, and you know that uh, you're thinking about wrong experiences which you don't want to have it in future, just tell your brain that do not remember those experiences. When you sleep, just say those things that, okay, if you're thinking about something negative, tell your brain at that time itself, be aware. And I'm not saying be aware every minute, every second. Sometimes you do think about things, and sometimes you tend to catch those thoughts. You think that, oh, I'm thinking negatively. Okay, I need to stop my brain, like, don't think about it, it's fine, like it was just a memory, a bad dream, it is fine, nothing is wrong, and things will change. Just keep repeating good things, just keep repeating good things, and your brain will start forgetting, like your subconscious mind will start forgetting about those negative experiences or traumas which you have gone through, because they are not important to you anymore. You're ignoring it, you're not giving that weightage to that experience. And that's how your subconscious mind will take that, okay, it's an unimportant thing, it's not that important, I don't have to store it. And it will clear that space for you to manifest new things and happy things in life. Yes, store good things, store good memories, store happy experiences. If you don't want to store those experiences, tell your brain that I don't want to think about it, and this is not something I would like to have in my experience in my near future. So just ignore it, and it's not important to me. The moment you start ignoring and you think that it's not important, it will start removing that from your subconscious mind. It will not keep it. And that's how people say that, we have moved on. S- you know in anything, we always say that time heals everything. Why? Because after a particular given time, we start getting busy into different things, and we start forgetting which was not important to us anymore. So we don't remember those things and we move on. We are like, yeah, we ignore it, we don't give so much weightage, because there is a lot of things happening every day, and we have to store so much in our mind. Why to store something bad already, which has already happened, we can't change it, and which is not permanent at all. So start removing and start putting those things in your subconscious mind which is good for you, which are good experiences, and believe me, it will rewire itself. You just have to work on yourself every night. Just give 5-10 minutes. I'm not saying that you have to robotically affirm, because I understand it is very difficult for few of us to robotically affirm, and it just gives us a headache. So if you're like me and if you feel that, I cannot robotically affirm or I cannot do all these techniques, just give 5-10 minutes for yourself, like at the night while you sleep, and in the morning when you wake up. Don't take your cell phones with you when you wake up. Just for 5-10 minutes, think about all the good thoughts. Like, just think about good thoughts, good memories. If at all you think about something which is not that good or not that great at that time, then and there tell your mind this is not important, and this is just a bad memory. That's it. You have to tell your mind that it is a bad memory. It will come. We are all human. Even I think about thoughts which are not that great for me, but then I tell myself, that, oh, that's not important. Like, why even am I bothered? So that's how you, and I understand you will keep thinking about it. It's not a one day process that one day you will do this and it will happen. It takes time. And the moment you start doing it, your subconscious mind will start rewiring. And just how The example I gave you about Instagram in part one video, it will start rewiring and it will give you a different algorithm, and that's how your 3D reality will change. It will remove all the bad experiences. Now it will start storing good experiences. It will be neutral to those topics and it will show you something different and something new. In fact, something best which you really wanted or which you desire it. And that's how it will rewire your life experiences. So I think it's very easy, and that's how I follow the process. Like, you can definitely follow the way you want it, but for me it is all about just taking 5-10 minutes out in morning and at night. I don't touch my cell phones. Like, whenever I feel sleepy and I feel that now I'm going to bed and I don't want to think about anything else, I keep my phone. I do only 10 minutes or 5 minutes of just, not even meditation, just keep thinking good thoughts, and in between you start having thoughts which are not relevant or which you don't feel good about or you don't want to have those experiences in your life. Just tell your brain that this is not true, it is just a bad memory and this is not something I am identifying with. You don't have to identify with that. It's fine. Like, if it has happened, it has happened. Accept it and it's fine. Like, let it go. It's not important to you anymore. And it is what you will do even if you think about it. Like, you cannot change the past. You can only change the future by thinking good thoughts. So just think about it and be present in your moment. Like, be present in that particular moment. Just think about good things and forget about it. Like, next day, live your life, do something for yourself, take care of yourself, and the moment you start focusing on yourself, things will be into place, because now there is no desperation energy. There is nothing that you're desperate of. You've thought good thoughts. You know that things are going good for me, and you know things will go good for me. You believe in whatever you want to believe, like high power or God or your subconscious mind or anything, whichever energy you're believing in, believe in that and just think that, things will be happy and positive for now. And I don't want to think about anything negative in my life, and sleep. And morning when you wake up, don't directly pick up your phone and start searching something or start seeing your reels. Rather, take 5-10 minutes and just think happy thoughts. Believe me, guys, this will change your life. The moment you start thinking happy thoughts, or not even happy thoughts, I will say just affirm for yourself, like, I'm happy, I'm wealthy, I'm rich, like whatever you want to say, whatever you want your life to be or how your life to be, affirm on those affirmations. Like, have those affirmations in morning and night and start rewiring your brain. Think happy thoughts. I will stick to that think happy thoughts. Like, I started affirming, but for me affirming did not work, so I started thinking happy thoughts. And the moment I start thinking happy thoughts and I start feeling good things, because I'm an emotional person, so if I attach emotions to it, I will be able to have good experiences. And that's how I have rewired my subconscious mind. Now I am in a great space, and it just gives me a very, very high energy to continue my work, continue my day. And I'm no more in that desperate energy that I need this, I want this. No, nothing. I know I will get it. I know I'll be able to manifest it. I know things are working in my favor. I just have to think happy thoughts. I just have to think in the direction, or in the direction of the desires which I want. I have to feel it. I have to assume that I have it, and that's it. Done and dusted. I can live my life the way I want. And that's how I am doing it. And I would want everyone to do that. That don't don't be very serious or very desperate about things. I know I am going to post one more video after this, which will be on something where, where you can manifest your desires by accepting, by letting go, and by detaching to your desires. But it's a lengthy topic and a different story for another day. But for today, I will just say that rewire a subconscious mind. And for whoever is uh, into robotic affirming, please go ahead and affirm. I think that is the best way to rewire your brain if that works for you. Because for me, affirmations do not work. Like, robotic affirmations do not work. It really hurts my brain. I feel a headache kind of a thing. Although I'm trying to, uh, you know, trying to record something with robotically affirming something where I can give out a proof that this also works. But yeah, I will try doing something of that sort. But until and unless it does not work, I will not able to tell you guys that how it is and what it is. So robotically, if you affirm and if that works for you, it is a great thing because your subconscious mind will get rewired without attaching any emotions to it, and you'll be able to achieve everything. So your subconscious mind can be rewired in many ways. I just gave you a perspective that this is what I do. you know I'll just give 10 minutes while I sleep and 10 minutes before I wake up, like wake up completely. I'm in that sleepy zone, and in that sleepy zone itself, like for 10 minutes I do think about good things and happy thoughts, and I don't give out those desperate energy that I want this, I want this. Because the moment you give that desperate energy, it will pull away. I mean, that's just my assumption. Maybe you can have different assumptions for yourself, but for me, logically, it will just pull away because I'm giving a lot of desperate energy to it that I want it, and I'm in a state of wanting and waiting, which I don't want. So I don't do it. I just give 10 minutes and then I get busy with my life, with my daily schedule, and I don't think about any of my desires because if I think maybe I'm giving those emotions and uh, attachments to it, so I don't want to give that. I am being very neutral to it for my entire day, and that's how I do it. And if at all this video helps you understand all these concepts, try applying it. Maybe the moment you start applying, you'll be able to understand yourself and your subconscious mind, that how it works. And do not do not take it very seriously, do not take things very seriously, just chill out, be present in that moment and live your life happily. Like, guys, come on, it's a very wrong thing to completely give your life into this manifestation thing and think about it constantly, because you have to enjoy your life at one point, right? You have to live your life. So live your life, start living your life, and see how beautifully things get aligned in your energy and in that vibration which you will give out. Because the moment you start living your life for yourself, you will be the happiest person, and in that happy vibrations you will achieve everything you want. So I will just say that give 10 minutes to all of this and do not think about it going forward, like for the entire day. Do things which you love, do things which keeps you busy, and follow your passion. Do everything in in the direction of your goals and desires, but do not be depressed if you don't see results in, like, in a day or 3 days, because it all depends from person to person, how things are for them, how emotions are for them, what are their past experiences, and how they are seeing things, or how they're assuming things or believing things. So do not carry those thoughts that, okay, if I have received in 3 days, you will also receive it in 3 days, or if I have received in 1 month, you will not receive until 1 month. No, you may receive it in 2 days because your experiences on that topic is different than mine. So if it takes for me, if it takes a month, it might take like a day or two for you. So it's not that I have lost a battle, it's just that I am rewiring my brain, and it will take that much amount of time for me to understand or to rewire my brain and keep those negative thoughts aside. That does not make me a slow manifester. It makes me just as same manifester as you. It's just that our processes, our experiences, our traumas are very different from each other, and we don't need to compare our success stories with each other. I will just give my perception so these things get click, give you a click. Because I always feel that whenever I was starting my journey, I always used to find that click for me, that what will click for me, what will click for me. I will search for this topic, I will search for that topic. And somewhere after all these experiences and after experiencing all of this in my life, finally have I have my own perceptions about everything, and I have own perceptions about all the concepts of law of assumption. So maybe this video helps even one person. I will be happy and grateful that I was able to help someone. Yeah, and that's it for today. I will keep posting such videos and raw, unfiltered videos where I'll be just talking and blabbering based on my experiences and perceptions. And if you like, please show some love, do subscribe and like my channel. And that's it. Like, I don't want to force anyone for that. So, yeah, have a happy life, keep manifesting, and have all the positive thoughts when you sleep. Bye. Take care.